The talk of Central Queensland, 994RO. This is the Boodles Big Breakfast. Glen Kelly, member for Moranti, joins me. Hello.
Aaron, how are you this morning, mate?
Fantastic. You're heading up to the Great Yungala today.
Yeah, mate. Got into Mackay yesterday afternoon, and the team and I were heading up to Yungala this morning, and it was a Australia-wide issue. Everybody knew about it with the pumped hydro project up in there that the Crisafulli government abolished, but there's still some issues up in there which, yes, we've got to get tied up. Queensland Hydro, they come in there and made a mess, and they've still left a mess. So the mess has got to be cleaned up, and it's my job to try and sort this mess out. So, yeah, it'll be a busy morning this morning.
So you won't have time to hang glide off one of those ramps at Yungala?
I don't think so. Look, honestly, me flying a kite is one thing, but hang gliding, you got to be kidding yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I couldn't believe they do that, but it's just scary. Anyway, a few things to get through this morning. The renewable consultation sessions over the next week.
Yeah, mate. Battery energy storage system, BESS. It's a big word in and around Rockhampton, Bouldercombe, Gracemere at the moment. And I, for one, I'm not impressed about it at all. Constituents know that. And Rockhampton Regional Council, I'll give them their due. They don't have to do this. They don't have to consult with people, but they are, and I reckon that's fantastic.
Yep.
They're listening to the people, and they're changing the instrument to the this temporary local planning instrument consultation is what they're calling it tonight. And it's over several nights. It's in Rocky tonight, 5:30, 6:30 at the Walter Reed Cultural Centre. Bouldercombe tomorrow night, 5:30 till 6:30 at the Bouldercombe Recreational Centre. And those guys out at Bouldercombe, I'll give them their due. They have every right to be annoyed out there.
Sure.
It's not good at all. So council are giving them their opportunity to have their say, and I think it's very good. Then we've got Alton Downs, which is next Tuesday, the 19th of August, at the Alton Downs Hall, 5:30 till 6:30. You know, this is something I believe everybody should get on board with and go and have their say. Opportunities like this for anything, let alone renewable energy, let alone BESS, it's so important to have your say, because if you don't, it's pretty easy to stand around the back of the ute whinging, but that's too late.
Yeah.
So get in there, have your say, work out what you want to do, what your thoughts are. Council are there to listen, and going from there, I think there'll be some good outcomes.
Definitely. We'll talk to the Mayor tomorrow morning, and over the next week or so, we'll get some of the feedback that comes out of those renewable consultation sessions. But well done bringing that up. Rail Safety Week.
Yeah, mate, Rail Safety Week. So it's running from the 11th to the 17th of August. It's coal trains are one thing. There's all sorts of trains. It's you look, listen, and certainly take care. Up in Serena here, we have things like Anzac Crossing there, where there's a high school right beside it, and I mean, we are getting gates put in there, which is really good for the children where they cross. But yeah, it's all about safety. Railway lines are a pretty busy thoroughfare, and those guys driving those trains, they have a big job to do. It's up to the people in and around these areas to keep away, watch and listen, and respect those trains. They're a pretty busy thing, the size and the weight of them. They can't just pull up on a dime, not like skidding on a push bike.
Doesn't take much just to, as you said, stop, look and listen.
Exactly, mate.
The other thing, we've been talking a fair bit about this the last 24 hours, last couple of days, the volunteer inquiry that was in Rockhampton yesterday. From all reports, it got a good response. It was good to see so many volunteers and volunteer organisations turning up to have their say.
Aaron, it was fantastic. The hearing was in Rocky, and it's great for people to actually have things like this come to them, and volunteers are so important. They're the unsung heroes, you know, whether it be Rural Fire Brigade, SES, or various show committees, sporting clubs, community hall committees. They are so important, and we're losing them. We're struggling to replace these volunteers, and I know people have busy lives. There's no doubt about that. But volunteers, I've always noticed that it comes back, it's in your blood, and it's nearly a generational thing.
Yeah.
I know for a fact we're losing firefighters very quickly. The Crisafulli government has noticed that, and they're clawing them back to sort out the issues. And there yesterday, there were some fantastic people speaking there, and right from the heart too. Lou Shipway, for an example, Leanne and Anna from Keppel Coast Arts. We had a gentleman come down from up here and Eaton, Rural Fire Brigade, Johnny and Jan Muscat. They're, 30 years experience in real fire there, and he just put it on the table and told the true story in 5 minutes. And that's pretty impressive stuff to do that, to drive 4 hours to get his word across. That means a hell of a lot. And these are the chances people do get. And it's one thing coming to the office and having your say. But when you go and sit in these committees, in these hearings, it's all on Hansard. It's locked in, and I mean, it's there forever, and that's so important to sort some of these issues out that are certainly going on when it comes to volunteers.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to keep an eye on the findings from this inquiry and follow it as it continues. So, as you said, this is vital. This is pretty important stuff.
A big shout out to Nigel Hutton, member for Keppel too. He organised some incredible speakers there yesterday. It was a credit to him. There's no doubt about Nige. He knows what he's got to do and he knows what he wants, and he certainly delivered it there yesterday, because there was a fair bit of handshaking going on about how good hearing was, and I will certainly say that he was in the shadows of it, so well done to Nige.
Yeah, terrific. And good to talk to you this morning. Enjoy your time in Youngler, and we'll catch up again next week.
Good on you, mate. Look after yourself.
There he is, the member for Ranny, Glen Kelly, joining us this morning on 994 RO.